Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know, a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, beet root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace. You know, I had the privilege being the little nigga at that time that was rolling with the crew.
It's
You know what
fact.
I mean? Like, yo, like you gave me my first taste of that hip hop life. Like you used to bring me to all these fucking shows. I remember going up to Boston. You know what I mean? I fucking remember you took me to the shit. What was that shit on in the Bronx?
Oh,
361,
371. Right.
371,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
fucking we chilling with BDP and fucking Boy George and all these type of
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah, yeah. Stetson
I'm,
Sonic,
what?
Daddy Young. Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep.
Fucking you taking me to uh what was that shit out in Jersey? Um
Oh, not
Club
Zanzibar.
Sensations, remember Club Sensations? Me,
Sensation. Smelled like
Brad,
dust in there.
with the
Remember
nigga.
that?
What?
That used to go to 5 in the morning. Word, word.
What? Like
Newark.
I was living my hip hop dreams back then, just being around, just being a little dude, just being around. But you was helping to fuel my aspirations and be like, yo, like this shit could happen. Like, and I'm rolling with the homie, like, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
Like, yo, the shit was, that was big. That was big. You know what I
Was
mean?
that life, man?
Right.
That was that life. You do anything like if you something that you love like that, you're gonna do anything, whatever. You know what I mean? That's one thing I learned, man. You know, that's why I always give my mom's her props because she didn't. You know, it's like I had equipment in the crib. My cousin, rest in peace, Tasha Kuma, he was a bass player. So the speakers I had in my crib, them shits was like
Right.
concert joints. Like yo, I was blowing the building up. That shit rattling. But and they always show me love. I ain't had no complaints. Now one person knock on my door, nothing like turn that down, turn it off, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that was the rule. You know, when Miss Kyle have a party, they wilding
Right.
across the hall, gotta rock. Like you know what I'm saying? They out there arguing, ready to cut each other. Yo, loud music. I became a victim. You know, come on in here, baby. You know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Like, and that, you know, let us be creative. You know what I'm saying? And let us do what we had to do. And my mom's always just let that ride. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was it, bro. You know?
How did you meet so many like hip hop, like famous like just legends like before? I don't know. It just seemed like you knew mad motherfuckers, like you know what I mean? Like
That was
after
probably around
being
the
in Nerd
section.
Shell, it was like that seemed like kind of hard to do. How did you come up with your lot of connections?
When I went to school, I went to ELC in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I was riding the train every day. You
Ah,
know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man's in them I used to run with. I don't want to get into all of that. Like that's a whole nother, you know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But we used to do things and yeah, I just used to be around. Like, you know, I used to love music, like and wherever it took me, that's where I was at. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
That was it. Like, I don't care where we had to go, you know what I'm saying?
facts. So, so at some point, you're working with this young guy from Nerd Shell and shit,
Mm-hmm.
young little fly nigga and shit. You know.
It's the live spot. Sexy
Yeah.
J.
Okay.
That was the
Okay.
sexy Lord Jamar.
Okay. It's the live spot. I had a joint called the
Oh,
live spot. First of all, yeah, let's talk about that real quick. not even just the live spot, but I want to talk about how, because I call you my mentor, right? And and the reason being is because I learned a lot of hip hop shit from you. Like you taught me how to sample, like how to hear the sample. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a talent in listening to a record and saying that's the magic piece right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the magic piece that if we make that loop and all that, that's gonna make a fucking whole body of music type of shit.
Right.
And you're the one that up in Billy Brickle's crib. Okay, the nigga that used to front on us sometimes. We say we got a session, but then he's not there like when we're supposed to be, and we don't know where this motherfucker at. But
yeah, but he definitely looked out though. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely did. He definitely did. He just used to calm my nerves sometimes because I'm young and hungry and
anxious.
Yeah, and I'm anxious, and don't tell me that we got a session at this time and then you just not there. And I'm the type, I would stand out his crib like 2-3 hours waiting for him, and he'll never come home. And then I'm pissed that I waited that long. You understand what I'm saying? But like I always tell people, sometimes you got to be a sucker for your dreams. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta do certain shit in order to
you don't never compromise. You got to be patient. That's what it is. Like,
well, being patient sometimes could be considered being a sucker. Like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you would
sucker shit. Sucker shit to me. I'm not gonna do no sucker shit to do. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna, my nigga, we're not doing it. Like, you know what I mean? That's totally different. But like waiting to get in, to do something that you love to do, and it might not be intentional on their part. You know what I'm saying? So being that you might have to wait, like, come on, God, I used to go through that with certain situations, and you like,
I'm just what I'm saying. I used to wait for you for a lot of shit.
Exactly, bro.
I'm just saying, like, when a motherfucker tell you something and then it's something else, it's like,
yeah.
And you're used to coming from a type of situation where if a nigga front on you and tell you some shit, then you approaching them and all this type of shit. Like, yo, bro, don't be telling me you know what I mean? Like, but now you can't do that. So you got to kind of hold your tongue. And for some people, that's being you take that as being a sucker in a way. You know what I mean? Like, damn, because I would have said something normally, but I didn't say nothing because I knew it would have fucked my shit up.
But sometimes not saying nothing is always the best thing, especially when you get the job done or you accomplish what it is you need to accomplish.
And that's what ended up happening. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, when we did the live spot, that was some shit where, like, I felt like, okay, I found a sample or whatever. Like, he taught me how to listen to samples. And here, I found a sample, and let's loop this part and da-da-da-da-da. And so you started me on my production road, even though I wasn't, like, touching shit yet. Like, you just was showing me how to put all of this shit together, because I ain't even fully understand that it was just putting pieces together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got the kick. I remember you used to say the foot. You used to call it a foot a lot. You know what I mean? Call a kick a foot. And I used to think, are they two different things? Is a kick?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
no doubt.
All of this shit is just new to you. Like, but yeah, like, I learned all of that shit just being around you and just watching you do your shit. Like, you know what I mean? And niggas don't know how talented of a producer you are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Grand Puba plays like with two hands type of shit on the keyboard type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still on some one-handed shit. You know what I mean? Like,
because to me it was like, but this is funny shit. As long as you get the job done. But see, where I had my start, I don't know why, but I'm gonna tell you, I was the only nigga in the projects with a piano in my crib, in my projects.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, what? Like, my mom's had a piano in the crib. So that shit, we used to just sit there and, you just start playing around with it, and once I got into music, I just, like, I figured it out, like, just started learning sounds. And that's that little like advantage I had, like, you know. So when it's time to start producing, I knew a little thing or two. I knew a few chords and shit like that, and that's how I got popping, you know.
That's fucking dope.
Word, that shit used to be loud. Like if you put this shit up against the wall and you playing, whoever lived next door, that shit is in their crib, like they in symphony hall. Like it'd be dumb. It used to be dumb loud. Like so, I had to put it where it would be against our wall, so it'd be in our crib, like because that shit used to be mad loud.
Man,
you know,
piano, huh?
a piano in the
You
crib,
working pedals and all of that shit.
The pedals, the official joint. It wasn't no grand. But
Right.
it was, it was a joint.
Yeah, one of them joints like at school or some shit.
Exactly.
Like.
Word.
See,
Word.
In the classroom type of shit.
Word. That shit used to sit there. That shit was the trophy holder. They just put trophies on that shit. But then I just started, like, yo, dang, playing some shit.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay.
First song, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Exactly.
I remember the
so
first.
That's how that started, like, you know.
Yeah, was the Mission Impossible.
Yep.